Hey there guys, Mason here, Cardinal Gaming. Let's do a video about reseal and possibly tampered with product. There's been a bunch of videos out there being made about this kind of stuff. Danny Phantom just did one. Deep Pocket Monster went over some fake booster boxes and things to look out for in a short video that he did. A lot of people are talking about them. But here recently, with the release of Battle Styles and people being able to buy sealed product like big booster boxes and stuff like that, people that normally aren't familiar with that kind of product, that's okay. We'll go over it and we'll talk about it and see the kind of seals that sealed product has and stuff to look out for and stuff like that. I don't know if you guys knew, we're actually doing a remodel of our store, so I don't normally have my pretty background. It's over there and kind of not put all together, but yeah, our store's getting a little remodel, so we got a little bit of big mess everywhere and it's just a disaster. But we're gonna do a little video just for funsies, just to show you guys what's going on. So the first things we're always talking about is you see a lot of these Shiny Fates boxes. A lot of people are buying these, pretty familiar with this product. When you go into a Walmart and Target, they got these, bunches of them. I think even like GameStop and stuff has them too, so not anything crazy. And I got this better camera. And the thing about these is these boxes the ends can come unglued, and when distribution companies ship these to me, they can even be all the way popped off, just completely away from the glue, and just pop off and just be open. You've probably seen them possibly in stores like that, or on a Facebook group where things pop off on the ends. If you're out there in the wild and going through like a GameStop or a Walmart, Target, and you see something like that, yeah, that's definitely something to probably not purchase if it has this flap popped open. But yeah, it can happen on products, and if you buy from a game store or maybe you get it shipped to you and it's got to be shipped and bounces around and transit and stuff, that can happen. So just because a little flap is popped open doesn't mean that it's a bad product. And it looks like they're even trying to correct this issue, because in this is the latest edition of the Shining Fates Pikachu V's. See that corner there? Look at the glue. Just how the gobs of glue that are on this corner right here. So if you see stuff like that, this one's really bad. Look at this one. So you see stuff like that. Also, legit product. Just they went a little haywire on the glue just to probably fix that issue with the edges popping off, because I'm sure Pokemon got a bunch of complaints and support tickets from them. People that are buying them and just didn't know that can happen. So you went back to the people that package stuff and say, hey, fix that. So that's probably their attempt at fixing it, is just to smear more glue on it. So if you see stuff like that, again, something to think about, look for. If you have your choice of whether or not it looks nice and clean or has the glue on it, I would definitely probably go for the one that looks normal. But yeah, doesn't necessarily mean it's 100% tampered with product. The odds of you getting actually tampered product from Game Store or TCG Player, Amazon, I've heard about things, because for what I'm going to tell you right now, people would used to open these products and then go to a big box store and return them. So they would, take the good cards out, put bulk in the packs, make it look like it was legit by gluing it back together, and returning them for their money back. That was a problem until Walmart and Target got smart and stopped all that. There are places out there that still take returns on sealed product, which they shouldn't. But for places like that, that's where you're going to see these potential scams and issues happening. But if you buy from a legit source, a game store, if you go to a local game store and buy from them, it's really just not worth the effort, guys, to go through these and search through the packs and dig through them. It's just not something that is worth the time. It really isn't. Especially when sealed product is already selling for a premium anyways. Why would I bust this open? If I'm going to bust this open, I'm going to sell the packs out of it and sell the packs loose. And that's also another thing we're going to look at. I'm going to actually move the camera down so I can use this playmat, get a little better picture here. Let me see. That's pretty good. We'll do it like that. So these are Magic products that just came out. These are the new Challenger decks. Look, same issue. Where the flaps, when you pull them out of the box, are already like that. And they're pretty good about just pressing it back down and they seal up and they're pretty good for a little while. But, you know, heat, moisture, cold, things like that cause the glue and paper to expand and contract, and, you know, those kind of issues happen. So they seal right back up. But again, if you buy this from your local game store and it has a little flap open like that, more than likely it's okay. It's just probably just popped open. And again, that's a manufacturing issue that I'm sure Pokemon and Wizards of the Coast is going to get on their guys about that. Because, you know, these guys all package the same stuff. The same people that package Magic product, they package Pokemon product, they package, you know, all the TCG kind of stuff. So all the stuff is being packaged from the same guys. So, like I was saying, if I'm going to bust these products, we're going to look at and bust this Pikachu V-Box just for funsies. And show you guys, again, this is from my mini distributors that are trickling product out to me. So these are should be the last wave of Shining Fates here. It's these guys here. So you pop this guy out. Again, all this should be normal. Should look just like this when you buy it. I have had numerous people sending emails, leaving negative feedback on TCG Player and stuff like that here recently about packs and how packs look straight out of a sealed product. Because they see these little marks right here, and hopefully this camera is going to be good enough to pick it up. See those little indents and little glue marks on top of that? That is glue, the pack glue. Right there. This is, again, out of a sealed product. And nearly every single pack is going to have that same kind of issue. And this has been a situation for Pokemon for years now. All Sword and Shield products have had this. Sun and Moon stuff, late era stuff had this too. It's very normal. It is a manufacturing, I don't know if you want to say defect, but it's just a product of the manufacturing and sealing process of these packs. When they run these seams, see how that seam is glued down? They do this back seam first and glue that. And then when the sealer does the top and the bottom, goes to seal it, it must get some glue or maybe some residue that's just on the press. When it does do that, it just gets on top of the back and bottom of that pack. It's just how they're made now. And look, this pack is very loose compared to what normal packs feel like. And again, they should be tight around the cards, but they shouldn't be able to be, you know, have air pockets in there. And a lot of these, you know, old WotC stuff and stuff have little holes in the back so that air can escape and move around freely for packaging and stuff like that. Modern product, I don't believe, has that stuff just because of how precise they are. I say precise in air quotes, let's say, about packaging stuff. But yeah, these are totally normal. Again, you're looking for, if things are resealed, it's going to be down the center or along the top. You're going to have it all the way across. There can be occasions where the ends of these packs come loose and frayed, like this one here. Has a little gap right there. Again, happens. Not intended, but you know, just for them trying to express these packs out to people. That's just how it happens. Again, but that bottom flap should be connected there. There should never be where this is loose, because again, it's manufactured that way. So if this flap is not down against this, potentially there's an issue again. Again, I'm sure there's situations where that happens, but yeah, that's what you're really looking for. And again, inspecting the seam, if somebody was to go to try to reseal this and then put that down, for that to be opened or a potential issue there, look for something like that. Again, obviously the top, and all packs are different. All packs open differently and break and give in certain different ways. So that's just, you know, with the thousands of this product being made, you know, during the print run daily, it's just John Mega. Boo. It's just little defects and stuff like that are going to happen. There's been issues with ETBs where packs are just completely open on the ends, and that can happen in numerous ways. You know, packs and cards are not made in the same facilities that the packaging is. So the facilities that package like ETBs and stuff like that get these loose packs from the print a company that makes these and puts these in these packs. And then they take the packs and put them in these products. So, you know, transit in that and heat and humidity and all that again can cause packs to pop open and stuff like that, just bad seals. Again, I hear people talking about it, you know, where they open something straight out of a case and open it, and then the packs on the inside are completely just open all the way around. Not necessarily a red flag either, just because, again, I've seen it happen from a factory sealed item. So on issues like that, you do need to contact Pokemon support directly, submit a ticket, and explain how you bought it. They may ask you for a receipt, stuff like that. Supply all that stuff, and they should be able to take care of you if you have any issues of product like that. But yeah, so that is what the issues, and a lot of people I see looking at the glue at the very top and like, oh, look at that, resealed. No, it's not. It's just how packs look, guys. And understand, if you are not familiar with how these work, that is just how they look. So, just for the sake of transparency and completeness, I'm going to open this case of product for you guys and show you that booster box products have the same glue marks. They all have the same little indentions in the middle of it. This is a sealed Battle Styles booster case. There's nothing tampered with it. It says Battle Styles on the end of it. Sword and Shield 5 Battle Styles. Open this guy. If I had a blade. Where'd my blade go? Uh-oh. Oh, there he is. Yeah. Like this. Again, Danny Phantom just made a video about this, so talking about the white residue that's on the inside of these boxes. You can see that here with mine. It's very faint, and they've gotten better about it. But Darkness Ablaze, Rebel Clash used to be really bad about the little sealant or powder material that they use and make this print on this packaging, that it comes off and you can scratch it and it'll just flake right off. And if packs are moving around a lot, that can happen. So again, in shipping, that happens. Again, not a red flag. In fact, I would say that that's probably a better sign, because this kind of powder printing is very hard to do. It's not just like an ink printing. It's again, it's some sort of like powder finalized product thing that they put on these. So this is probably good. It's not a bad thing. But yeah, so that's out of this booster case. Again, if you're looking at a booster box and the seals, there are variants in how these will look, but they should always have a seam that runs across the bottom, and both sides should be nice and tight, like this. Sometimes there's little strands that flake off, and sometimes the heating elements that they use to seal these will cause like a ripple effect or like a bubbling effect on here. Again, that is normal, but you're always looking at things like on the surface of the booster box, that all these Pokemon logos are very similar in size, and that when they heat shrink it and apply heat, because this contracts, these Pokeballs should be around the seal intact and normal looking, but as you can see, they're definitely smaller than that Pokeball in there. So again, just stuff to look out for. These seams, again, should always be real clean, real sharp, but you know, variants do happen. The wrapping should be relatively tight, where you can do that with it, but for somebody to take the wrapping off of this, mess with it, and then put it back on would be near impossible, and have it look this good. So yeah, but again, for the sake of just showing you guys, again, a lot of people were looking at the edges, making sure all the packs are uniform and upright in the sides. They should never be flipped over and around where they're like this way, like that. Sometimes you'll see booster boxes with the seals like that, with a pack like that. There's not enough space, and that's impossible to actually happen like in transit or anything like that. So that should always be just like that. But again, let's grab a stack of these. Look at the top of these packs and make sure they look like they should. See how, again, I'm sorry, I'm at a weird angle and probably the focus is not the greatest right now, but again, little glue indent right there. But again, always look on the back right there, make sure it's sealed. Wrapping is not airy, not a lot of air in there for resealing, and should be all fine. Again, this is on every single pack. They're going to have those kind of weird little things right there at the top where the seam is. It's going to be right there where the glue would have been when it gets pressed. It's again, completely normal and has been that way for years. But yeah, guys, whoop. Yeah, so if you are concerned about this, again, it's rare now to see this. Again, it was really common at Walmarts and Targets just because they had return policies that would accept sealed product. They no longer have that. Can't get your money back for sealed product of trading cards. So you should never have too much issue with this. You should be more concerned about booster boxes and being fake and just being made in a foreign country and just not look correct. So familiarize with yourself how these booster boxes look on the sides, the kind of markings and writing that they have on the bottom. And these are all, there's super high-res pictures of all these booster boxes online, so you can look on your computer and Google it, just say Battle Styles booster box. That'll pop up with a high quality image of what a booster box should look like on all sides. You should be able to find that pretty easily and just compare to what you are potentially purchasing. And even when you get it from somebody, if you really are worried about it and you have some red flags and worried about the seals and stuff like that, make sure you look around and compare the pictures before you say the thing is sealed. But again, local game stores, big online retailers, stuff like that, the likelihood of somebody tampering and reselling this product, it's just not worth the time. It's not worth the effort. So hopefully that helps you guys, gives you guys some, put yourself at ease. Again, stuff that, people that are new to the market, they don't understand, or just not used to seeing what it normally looks like. I understand. That's a totally normal thing to ask. But don't, if you have an issue or see something that you think is silly, just immediately go on and just, accuse the retailer of issues. Because, like my store personally, on TCG Player, we have 20,000 transactions, 99.8% positive feedback, all these transactions, but your pack, your booster box is the one that I messed with, and I'm gonna ruin my near perfect rating on TCG Player that I do a lot of business on. Again, it's just not worth it. But yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you learned some stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And whenever we get the store back put together, we'll do a little run around and see how good it looks. But yeah, thanks guys. Talk to you later.